with the Barracuda. Every year, engines got bigger, horsepower numbers climbed, acceleration mattered more than efficiency, safety was an afterthought, fuel economy didn't matter, what mattered was the quarter mile. Muscle cars dominated drag strips, streets, and pop culture. They appeared in movies, music, and advertising. For young Americans, owning a muscle car wasn't about logic, it was about identity. The sound of a V8 wasn't noise, it was freedom. But there was a problem hiding beneath the surface. These cars were fast, and their drivers were young. Insurance companies quickly noticed a pattern. Accidents increased, claims skyrocketed. Giving 400 horsepower to teenagers turned out to be a terrible business decision. Insurance premiums exploded. Suddenly, owning a muscle car became financially impossible for many buyers. Sales began to slow, but the real disaster was still coming. In 1973, the world changed overnight. The global oil crisis hit the United States hard. Fuel shortages spread across the country. Gas prices quadrupled. Long lines formed at gas stations. For the first time, Americans worried about fuel, and muscle cars had a problem. Many of them struggled to get 8 miles per gallon. What was once cool now felt irresponsible. Public opinion shifted rapidly. Big engines became liabilities. At the same time, the government stepped in. New emissions laws were introduced to fight pollution. Safety regulations became stricter. Manufacturers were forced to detune engines. Compression ratios dropped. Horsepower disappeared. Legendary V8s were choked and restricted. Cars that once dominated drag strips now struggled to move quickly. By the mid-1970s, muscle cars were shells of their former selves. The golden age was over. For decades, muscle cars, they kind of faded into history. Automakers started shifting toward fuel efficiency and practicality, Foreign brands gained popularity, and muscle cars pretty much survived only in movies, collector garages, and memories. Enthusiasts did their best to preserve the legends, but honestly, the industry had moved on. It really seemed unlikely that muscle cars would ever return. Then, technology caught up. Advances in engine management, fuel injection, and computer controls totally changed what was possible. Manufacturers could now build cars that were powerful, reliable, and compliant with regulations. In the early 2000s, familiar names returned. Mustang, Camaro, Challenger. Retro styling met modern engineering, and just like that, the muscle car was back. The 2010s marked a shocking resurgence. Dodge introduced the Hellcat,